Reporting live from downtown Fort Lauderdale, we have nonprofits, we have task force in the blue over here, and this is all political. This is because there needs to be re-elections in the city, and they're trying to make it seem like the city and the county does not have a homeless problem. This is all political to try to make it seem like these streets are clean, but after the politics is over, they're back on the streets. So this is task force. I'm fully aware that this is task force. So task force is completely useless. They hire these people. You are task force, correct? You're task force, right? And you're responsible for housing the homeless, but you have not housed a homeless person in real housing. Shelters is not housing. Apartments are real housing, not shelters. So once again, everybody, they got everybody out here because this is all political. This is because the mayor needs to be reelected. Now task force is going to approach them and try to get their personal data and tell them, we can place you in a shelter and you will be on a wait list. This is task force approaching the homeless now. This is what they do. They're useless. So we have task force out here. Task force, by the way, guys, is responsible for allegedly housing the homeless. Broward HealthPoint. So all these people work for nonprofits. Task force works for the city or the county, one of the two. And this is all political. Broward HealthPoint, this guy right here, and they're really fooling the public because with the government funding that the city and the county is receiving, they are truly not helping homeless people. They're making it seem like they're helping homeless people. How do you help a homeless person with no actual housing? They don't have housing to give not one single homeless person. We heard what the police officer said. She believes in her sick mind that a shelter is housing. I said a shelter is not housing, an apartment is housing. They don't have housing to give to anyone. There's no proper housing. So that's what the issue is. That's what my issue is. How do you house a homeless person with no housing? They don't have real housing to put them in. So even if you put them in, let's just say a motel for 90 days, right? If you put them in a motel for 90 days, then after the 90 days is over, then they're back on the streets. The nonprofits get paid. Everyone's getting paid, And so when the video footage gets released, they're going to be looking real stupid because we're putting the pieces to the puzzle. I'm putting the pieces to the puzzle. And what they do is they try to get information on me, but no one knows who I am. So they can't get information. Would you like to be on video, ma'am? You're asking questions about me. Would you like to be on video? I didn't think so. So you will never be able to get any of my information because none of the homeless people actually know who I am. Nobody. Nobody knows my real name. Good try. You'll never get it. You guys are scamming the public. Absolutely scamming the public. You're out here passing out blankets. Where's the real housing at? That's what this is about.
Bro, you need to get your facts straight because you don't even know what we do.
I don't care what you do. Why aren't you in Los Olas? You're targeting homeless people. You're targeting homeless people. Don't I see you every week? Do I see you every week or no? I don't? But my video shows otherwise.
You show up over there.
Yeah, and you are here, right?
Yeah, but you don't know what I do.
Exactly. Broward HealthPoint, right? So what do you do? Tell the people what you do.
I don't need to.
You're saying I don't know what you do, but you're failing to tell the public what you do. You work for a scam of a nonprofit. That's what you do. I'm going to pull your tax return. Don't worry. Don't worry. You guys are baloney, bro. I already know, bro. Do you help the homeless?
No, we don't help the homeless.
So do you provide them housing?
No, we don't do anything.
Okay, I didn't think so. Is there housing to provide them?
We don't do housing.
Okay, so what are you here for then?
Why are you saying we don't do housing?
Because there's no housing.
We don't do housing.
You're not a hospital. You're not a hospital. You're a nonprofit. You're a nonprofit organization. That's different from a hospital. Do you have a physical hospital? Absolutely not. You're a nonprofit. So what's your physical hospital called?
Broward Health?
That's not Broward HealthPoint.org. It's different. Completely different. Two different entities.
Okay.
You're not even a real hospital. Nice try, though. I'm the legal guy. Nice try. You're a nonprofit organization. You're a nonprofit. You're a different entity than a hospital, bro. You're a totally different entity. Nice try, though.
Broward Health. Broward Health.
Broward HealthPoint. Broward HealthPoint. That's different. That's a different entity. Broward Health and Broward HealthPoint is not the same entity. If it was the same entity, it would be called the same thing. It's not called the same thing. Therefore, it's a different entity. You don't understand legal stuff. I just formed my LLC and I just formed someone else's. You're a nonprofit organization that gets government funding. That's who you are. You're a compulsive liar, dude. So you see how they lie? They'll sit up there to try to make themselves look good and say that they're a hospital when clearly this says Broward HealthPoint. That's not a hospital. If you're a real hospital, then people are going to be coming to the hospital. You're not going to be operating out of a mobile vehicle. And this is how they play games and lie. These people are fucking stupid, bro. They're two totally different entities. If they were the same entity, it would be called the same name. It's not the same name. That means they're different entities. This is why they target out the homeless, because they think the homeless people are fucking stupid and they say stupid shit like that on video. They're not the fucking same thing, bro. If you were the same thing, you're showing up every fucking week targeting the homeless out, but you claim you're a hospital. You're not a fucking hospital. You're a nonprofit organization. Not a fucking hospital. So they're changing the definitions to what hospital means now. A hospital is a physical location that people go to. That's not a hospital. YouTube, we're signing off. Thanks and have a great day.